Alrighty, we're out here today. I need to cut a couple of boards. I took your all's advice and put an ad on Craigslist saying, you know, I'll mill, you know, small amounts of white oak and black walnut for people. And I went to checking around online, and a lot of the prices for like the online hardwood e-stores, I guess, were like between $10 and $12 a board foot for dried white oak. There's a hardwood store about 45 to 50 miles from here in a bigger town, and they're selling dried white oak for $4 a board foot. So that means I need to compete with that, and you know, this is not dried lumber. This log has been cut for maybe, I'd say 2.5 months. So it's still pretty high in moisture content, especially towards the middle. But so I quoted him a price of $2.50 a square, or not a square foot, a board foot. That's a little more than half of the price of the dried hardwood at the store. So I think that that's fair. What he's wanting to do is make like a rustic shelf. So he's wanting 2 boards cut 8 inches wide, 2 inches thick, with 1 bark edge. So I'm going to try to get both of the boards out of this one log. I'm guessing we'll take the slab off somewhere about there. And then again about there, because it needs to have 1 squared edge and 1 bark edge. So we'll take 2 slabs off, and then that should leave us still, yeah, that leaves us about 9.5 or 10 inches. Yeah, I think we can get 2 out of that. So I'll go ahead and limb this up, and I'm going to cut this log down to about 5 foot 6 inches, because he's wanting finished boards of 5 foot. So I like to give 2 or 3 inches on each end to square them up and everything, and still have enough room to work with them. So I'll go ahead and take some of these knots and stuff off, and then cut it down to 5 foot 6 inches. I know you guys have seen this a few times before, but some of you seem to enjoy it time and time again, so I'll go ahead and video setting up this guide and everything. So I guess let's get to it. I don't think it's necessary information, but I like to share what's going on in detail with you guys. Today's kind of a lazy day. I'm just kind of out enjoying the springtime. It's like 72 degrees right now. It is really cloudy, and it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain for the next 5 or 6 days, so I'm just kind of out here. I'm not really busting my hump out here too much. I'm just kind of taking it easy. I've only got 2 boards to cut, so you know, I've got all day to be out here in the woods and enjoy the birds. Pretty soon the ducks will be back. This pond down here, that pond right there, our main pond, it's got 3 or 4 ducks that come there during the summertime. When I was up in here doing stuff, every morning that I'd come up through here, them ducks would be on the pond, and as soon as I got over enough to see them, they'd fly away. But sure enough, they were there the next day. So alrighty, I got the chain all sharpened up. We're gas and oiled up, so nothing left to do but break the old backbone, I guess. Alrighty, we kind of got a little dilemma here, and I hope I make the right decision. Alright, if we take off have this edge, this slab, then our boards will be these boards. You know, this over here will be our bark edge. And we've got like a knot kind of thing right there. But if we do it the other way and make this our board, we've got this huge thing sticking out, which I think is kind of cool, but you know, maybe not everybody will. So I think I'm going to save this bark edge on this side because it's more uniform than over here. Because if you chose to just cut that off, then you'd have, you know, bark edge and then a sawn edge and then bark edge again. So I think that's what we'll do. Slide this down. I'll go 2 1/8, just to make sure he gets his full 2 inches. That wouldn't make too bad of a shelf. That looks pretty neat. Okay. Well, there we are. Well, I guess that's it.